What is up, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Isaac, back again with another deck profile. Same one that we always go over, Harpie Tri-Brigade, nothing different. But I do plan on having a updated Cosmo list. I don't know if I've posted a Cosmo list. I have actually. So, updated Cosmo list coming soon, as well as an updated Fluffle. That was actually the first video I posted on this channel. Filmed it with my phone, actually. I still have this janky ass camera that I've had for about 3 years. We're working on getting a new one, new setup, new all that. But nonetheless, we're just gonna keep it pushing with what we got. Brand new here, make sure you drop a like, make sure you sub, make sure you comment down below any changes, any comments, kudos, any problems. Anything that you have with this deck profile, just let me know down below. Also, another thing, if you do none of those things, if you do absolutely none of those things, Yu-Gi-Oh player you, make sure you take a shower today. Please, oh please, 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 shower today. I just got out the shower, look at my hair. And I feel good, you know? Just like you would feel if you shower, Yu-Gi-Oh player. So please do me a favor. Pause this video, I'll wait for you. Just pause it. And go take a shower, all right? But without further ado, I don't want to waste no more of your time. Let's get right into it, and I might even show you a combo, just depending on how long this video ends up being. But yeah, let's let this lighting hit me really quick. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna switch you down below, and we'll see you guys in just a second. All right, we are back with, you know, sexy old Harpie man. So. First, hopefully the glare is not, let's zoom in a little bit more for you. Oh yeah, look at that. Sheesh. All right, we play 3 Harpie Channeler, 1, 2, 3 Harpie Channeler. Harpie Channeler is the key to, like, it's the dedicated normal summon of the deck, pretty much. You pitch a Harpie card, special summon a Harpie card, whether it be Harpie Lady 1, Perfumer, Dragon, whatever you decide to play. I play 3 Perfumer. Perfumer's effect is to add a card that specifically lists Harpie Lady's sisters in its text, being Elegant Egotist, being Harpie's Feather Rest, Harpie's Hunting Ground, any of those cards that you might decide to play in a pure variant, but we only play one of those cards. And then I play 2 Harpie Lady. Also, DT, I think, is super fire, way better than the super. Don't really need it at 3. It kind of gets a little cloggy once you have it at 3. Being that you only run 1 Elegant Egotist, you kind of don't need a second Egotist or a 3rd Harpie Lady for it. Continuing with the spells that go along with the Harpies, we run 3 Hysteric Sign. Hysteric Sign adds Elegant Egotist from the grave or from the deck to the hand. And then when it's sent to the graveyard, you can search 3 Harpie cards with different names from your deck to your hand. You can only use one of those effects per turn, so I would say use that effect wisely. Then we play 1 Elegant Egotist, special summons a Harpie Lady from the deck. Specifically has to be Harpie Lady in the deck, so that's only Harpie Lady 1. You can't special summon Channeler or Perfumer off that effect. And then we play 1 Feather Duster. It's just crucial to main this at this point, especially with all the back row going around, and that it's searchable with 2 cards. So it's searchable with Sign, and then it's also searchable with this, which is probably the best card overall in the deck. Harpie's Featherstorm, when you control a Wing Beast, you can activate it. A Wind Wing Beast, activate it, negate the rest of your opponent's monster effects for the rest of the turn. Only activated effects, so not inherent summons, not inherent effects, things like that. And then if it's destroyed, you can add Harpie's Feather Duster from your graveyard or deck to your hand. So if you have this set with a Wing Beast on the field, and they, you know, Lightning Storm you, or they Feather Duster you, you can always activate this. It gets destroyed, and then you can search Feather Duster for the crackback. Usually, that's pretty much it as far as Harpie cards goes. Again, nothing too crazy. Nothing's changed. Other than like the statues not in the deck anymore. So I play 3 Fractal. If you play the secret Fractal, you are lame. You might as well just quit playing the deck, because where were you when this card was $30? Anyways, 3 Fractal. You can send it from hand or field to the graveyard. Send another Tri-Brigade monster to the graveyard. 3 Kit. Kit. Also, when it's sent to the graveyard, you can send another Tri-Brigade from the graveyard to from your deck to the graveyard. And then that is probably 3 Nerval. Effect is when it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Tri-Brigade from your deck to your hand, not Nerval. And then we run 2 Karass. Karass, you discard a Wing Beast, Beast Warrior to special summon itself. And all the Tri-Brigades, of course, have the effect to banish any number of Beast Warrior, Wing Beast to special summon a Link monster equal to the rating of those banished. And then ending with the last Tri-Brigade card is the 1 Tri-Brigade Revolt. It's just crucial now. I might play 2 Revolt, being that we don't have Simorgh, so you're kind of more reliable. You're more relying on Revolt other than, you know, statue lock. So that's pretty much it as far as Tri-Brigade monsters. And then for the other, like, just the filler cards, because that I believe is 30 cards or 20 something cards. We play 2 Crossout Designator. I think this card really crucial, especially with everything that's being played right now. I played 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Solemn Strike, 2 Imperm, 2 Tactics Talent, 1 Nibiru. The Nibiru will probably be taken out for the second droplet. And then I play 1 droplet at the moment, and then 1 Called by the Grave. So that rounds it out to 41 cards. I don't know if I need to explain any of these. For the extra deck, I play 1 Cyber Slash Harpie Lady. Sometimes it's just a card you need to go into. It is an interruption. Spell trap effect. You can bounce a opponent's face-up monster or face-up card. So it targets a face-up monster on the field, bounces it, or one of your Harpie monsters. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just an interruption in case you need it. And that's it for the synchros, I guess. For the Xyz, we play 1 Lightning Chidori, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Phantasmal, and then 1 Zeus. Phantasmal is for when you want to just poke over your opponent because you can attack directly, and then you just drop down for 4 material Zeus. Abyss Dweller, depending on the matchup that you have. Chidori, depending if they just set 1 pass or set 2 pass. You can just bounce that set card, attack, and then make Zeus. It's pretty much about it. That's the only reason why you want to make any of the Xyz monsters, is just to Zeus the board away. For the Link monsters, let me see if I can organize this by rating. I'm considering playing Almirage at the moment, but I don't. I'm still thinking about it. I do play 2 Bearbroom. I mean, not 2 Bearbroom. I do play 2 Ferrojeet. 1 might get taken out for the other, for the Almirage, but sometimes you really just need the 2 Ferrojeet. We got 1 Bearbroom. Bearbroom's kind of essential now that statue's not a card. 1 Conductor, 1 Doom Eagle, and I played 2 Shirei. Also, one of these might come out for the Almirage. I'm still debating on which one to take out. Oh, and for the other Link too, I played Double Oath, Double Dragon Lord. Not Double Oath. I always call it Double Oath for some reason. But Double Dragon Lord, again, just an interruption. For the Link 4s, I played the Appaloosa and the Access Code, just to get rid of opponents' problems. For the side deck, I still am not sure. I'm still working on the side deck, I guess. Let's see. For the side deck, I feel like side decks for the most part are all like subjective to your locals. I don't know where my Gamma Seals are at the moment, but I play 3 Dark Ruler No More, just in case I'm going second and you kind of know your opponent sets up something crazy. 2 Lightning Storm to deal with back row or monsters, along with the other Raigeki. So that's essentially 3 Raigekis or 3 Feather Storms, you know the deal. The second Nibiru, the 3rd Strike, 3rd Imperm, the 2nd or the 3rd Ash Blossom, and then if you know you're going first and your opponent has crazy amount of spells, then you just play the Anti-Spell Fragrance because we no longer have IO. For a test hand that I have here, or not a test hand, like just a generic combo that you kind of have to make nowadays. As far as not having statue, you kind of have to set yourself up for just a better play overall. So you kind of technically only need Fractal and Sign in hand. These can be anything, but I just drew these, so it's a Channeler, Crossout, and Nerval. So we'll just play with these as just a test hand. So what you're going to want to do, of course, is shotgun the Fractal. Of course, is going to send Kit. Kit, of course, is going to send Nerval. Nerval, of course, is going to add... you can add Kit, you can add Karass. For this specific one, I guess we'll add Karass just to be safe. Always normal summon Nerval, just banish 2. Special summon the Ferrojeet over here. You always want to make sure you don't summon into that zone. Then you can use Ferrojeet's effect to special summon a... we'll just go with Channeler, being that it's a Wing Beast, and you'll kind of see why. And then you can just make these two into a Bearbroom. Bearbroom having the effect to, not Bearbroom. So, and then Ferrojeet will give you a card to draw, and then to put one back, so it doesn't matter. So we still have 3 cards in hand. Then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna discard 2 cards with Bear Broom's effect. One of them has to be signed, and then the other one doesn't really matter. We'll just keep Caress in hand for shits and giggles. Actually, no, we'll get rid of Caress and then special summon the Kit that we banished earlier. We'll go ahead and use Kit's effect. We'll go ahead and banish 1, banish 2. We can summon anything really, but you don't want to waste like the good cards out. So we'll just summon Conductor just for funsies. And then with this play, you can link 1, 2, 3 into Appaloosa, and then you go ahead and use Bear Broom's effect to go ahead and add the Revolt to your hand, and then you can go ahead and send the last card being cross out. And now, so this doesn't look too insane. So essentially your end board is Appaloosa, Channeler, and Revolt set, and then during the end phase, Hysteric Sign triggers, being that it was sent from the hand to the graveyard this turn. You're allowed to search 3 different Harpie cards from your deck to your hand. So you're gonna wanna search a Perfumer, you're going to want to search a Feather Duster, and you're going to want to search a Feather Storm. So now you pass over to your opponent. You have to deal with Appaloosa and Channeler on the field and a Revolt. So we have 3 negates, interruption here. But the best part of this all is because Channeler is face up on the field, you can go ahead and activate this from your hand, negating your opponent's entire turn. They essentially just pass. Maybe they'll set 1, set 2, pass. So what you can do with that is you'll just activate Revolt in the end phase, summoning Kit, Frack, Nerval, Caress, make your Shurag, banish whatever they have, and then you do that at the end phase, and so then Nerval, Kit, resolve, and then at the end of that you could just send something, but then you're gonna add a Fractal to hand off of Nerval's effect. You can just decide just to trigger Nerval, add Fractal to hand. So now you have Appaloosa, Channeler, Shurag on field, and then you have a Fractal, Feather Duster, Perfumer on the crackback. So what you probably want to do is you're going to probably want to shotgun the Duster, and then you can do a plethora of things. You can go ahead and summon the Perfumer, activate her. I mean, this is pretty much game. Perfumer's effect, add Egotist. Egotist summons a Harpie Lady 1. So then you have 3k plus the boost to all wind monsters, so you have just pretty much game at that point. And I don't think there's really much anything your opponent can do. Even if your opponent Dark Ruler no mores you, you always have Feather Storm in your hand, so that way their board is completely useless at their board. Their board, their graveyard, and their hand is completely useless at that point. But yeah, that's essentially the new combo you get to make, and that's pretty much the shits and giggles of this deck. I really enjoy playing Harpie Tri-Brigade. It's kind of made my Harpies so much more fun to play. But yeah, guys, with that being said, thank you guys for coming and wasting your time here. I appreciate every single one of you. All 5, 10, 15, 20 of you guys that come and waste your time here. That was the worst shuffle or spread that I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, so now, instead of Simorgh lock, you kind of have effect lock. So they can go ahead and special summon whatever they please. But they're just not going to be able to activate any monster effects, because this card here, probably the most busted card in general for this deck, I think. It's better than Revolt, it's better than Appaloosa. It just shuts down your opponent completely. Honestly, if they have like a red reboot, it doesn't even matter, because you could just set this and then set, you can set another one. You could set the Revolt from your deck, and then after they're done and they pass their turn, if they destroy this, then you get to search Feather Duster. So pretty cool. Great deck, great fun, super fun to play. I don't know if there's any other combos I could show you off the top of my head, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for coming and wasting your time. I see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you shower, because my don't like stinky boys. She doesn't like stinky boys.